such a long time, trying to impress her with my hillbilly wine. But she told me I was barking up the wrong tree. She liked every kind of music but country. Every kind of music but country. She liked it fast, she liked it loud, she liked it funky. She liked everything about me except for one thing. She liked every kind of music but country. Well, I thought I had a big one on the line. She said listening to music was her favorite pastime, but she told me I was trying to swim upstream. She liked every kind of music but country. Every kind of music but country. She liked it fast, she liked it loud, she liked it funky. She liked everything about me except for one thing. She liked every kind of music but country. So I had a guitar in my hand, but she never heard me play it till the night she heard my band. And now she can't remember having told me she liked every kind of music but country. Every kind of music but country. She liked it fast, she liked it loud, she liked it funky. She liked everything about me except for one thing. She liked every kind of music but country. She liked everything about me except for one thing.
Alone with the morning burning red on the canvas in my head, painting a picture of you and me, driving across country in a dusty old RV, just the road and its majesty. And I'm looking at you with the world in the rear view. You were pretty as can be, sitting in the front seat, looking at me, telling me you love me and you're happy to be with me on the 4th of July. We sang strangle low to the stereo, couldn't take no more of that rock and roll, so we put on a little George Jones and just sang along. Hey! Those in the silence that we share. You were pretty as can be, sitting in the front seat, looking at me, telling me you love me and you're happy to be with me on the 4th of July. We sang Stranglehold to the stereo, couldn't take no more of that rock and roll, so we put on a little George Jones and just sang along.
Well, the cold wind blew, the preacher grieved. He said they're coming after me. I ain't exactly what I seem to be. He pulled his pistol from his side, pointed it at me and cried. Then he laid a bullet deep in my chest. Well, he stood still revealing a story that I knew was true before. Now, because of it, I lay dying. He claimed to run with Jesse James, William Bonney, and they all the same. I ain't no preacher, man, I was born to fight. Hey, can't you hear that train coming now? Rolling fast down the tracks, to hell they're bound. I'm in over my head again. I hear those pistols laying down. I've taken the lives of many men. Now the angel's coming down. I said the angel of death is coming around. Yeah, and Lord, take my soul, I'm going down. Yeah. Sun beating cold and dying, taking with it all the lives the preacher stole. You see, the preacher is not real. He clenches fists of rage and steel, spit the fires of Satan at your soul. Now he beat the path to heaven's door, and the angel said to take no more. Now he walks the earth forever alone. And on the stone that marked his death, when he did finally lay to rest, with the lonely words, going home. Hey, can't you hear that train coming now? Rolling fast down the tracks, to hell they're bound. Pistols laying down. I've taken the lives of many men. Now the angel's coming down. I said the angel of death is coming around. And Lord, take my soul, I'm going down. Yeah.
Back about 18 and 25, I left Tennessee very much alive. I never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on a Tennessee stud. Had some trouble with my sweetheart's paw. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. I wrote a letter to my Uncle Fudd, and I rode away on a Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Drifted on down into no man's land, across the river called the Rio Grande. Raced my horse with a Spaniard's foal till I got me a skin full of silver and gold. Me and the gambler, we couldn't agree. We got in a fight over Tennessee. I pulled our guns and he fell with a thud, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. I rode right back across Arkansas. I whipped her brother and I whipped her pa. I found that girl with the golden hair. She was riding on a Tennessee mare. Pretty little baby on the cabin floor, a little horse cold playing round the door. I love the girl with the golden hair, and the Tennessee stud loves the Tennessee mare. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee stud.
I'm handcuffed to a fence in Mississippi. My girlfriend blows a bluesy goodbye kiss. I see flying squirrels and nightmares of stigmata. Then awakening to find my Trans Am gone. Still I'm feeling pretty good about the future. Yeah, everything is peaches but the cream. I'm handcuffed to a fence in Mississippi, where things is always better than they seem. Things is always better than they seem. Things is always better than they seem. I see the guitar that my cousin played in prison is floating with the TV in the swimming pool. I'm calling for the owner of the motel, and noticing the blood stain on the door. I'm reaching for the shoes under the bushes, just in time to hear the siren sing. I'm handcuffed to a fence in Mississippi, where things is always better than they seem. Things is always better than they seem. Things is always better than they seem. My Trans Am is missing. My Trans Am is missing. I guess no more kissing.
was just a stupid superstition. 'Cause life's a highway that you travel blind. It's true that having fun's a terminal addiction. And what good is happiness when it's just a state of mind? Fall in the prison of perpetual emotion. We all shackled to the millstone of our dreams. Me, I'm handcuffed to a fence in Mississippi. Well, things is always better than me. Yeah, see. Things is always better than they seem. Yeah.
It's been rainy and windy for 7 days straight. I've been going to bed early and getting up late. I look out my window and it's one shade of gray. Oh, my wife and my kids don't have much to say. A man out of work only gets in the way. Rising now 1 inch an hour. And tonight we'll be lucky if we still have power. But I got a flashlight and oil lamp and I'm ready to go. And a fresh set of batteries for my son's radio. If the dam really breaks, at least we'll know where to go. River, take me. River, take me, river, take me far from troubled times. River, take me, river, take me, river, take me far from troubled times. Oh, if I had a boat, you know what I'd do? I'd float me and my family down to Baton Rouge. I wouldn't work in no factory, I'd live off the land and live within means of my own two hands. Dance Saturday night to a Zydeco band. The river flows and a young man dreams. And the river can drown you or it can wash you clean. It can take you away to some other place. It can power your cities and carry your waste and give all you drink a peculiar taste. Don't look to me, I've done my time. You see, I've had too many dreams for this one heart of mine. Oh, and I stood on the bridge with the river below, feeling They say we gotta leave, but there's no way to go. And this ain't the first time we've weathered out a storm. And I ain't got nothing, but at least I know it's mine. And I'll be goddamned if I'm leaving here before the day I die. So let the rain sting my neck, let the mighty Mississippi take this godforsaken town. Let the storm and all the fury come and carry me away. Take me to that place somewhere on high ground. Voices on the radio cracking off and on. The court is underwater and the levee's all but gone. There's children in the treetops and soldiers in the sky. It's too late now to run, I'd never make it out alive. So let the rain sting my neck, let the mighty Mississippi take this godforsaken town. Let the storm and all the fury come and carry me away. Take me to that place somewhere on high ground. Everyone sit tight, help is on the way. I don't think Junior's gonna last another day. We got a sawed-off and a red-hot 44. So all you looters best come heavy when you're knocking on my door. So let the rain sting my neck, let the mighty Mississippi take this godforsaken town. Let the storm and all the fury come and carry me away. Take me to that place somewhere on high ground. We all know this Crescent City just won't be the same again. I'll still be standing when the saints go marching in. The X's on the windows say there's no one left inside. If you count the painted numbers, you'll know just how many died. And I'm 1.5 million, so at least I'm not alone. The hurricane is over, but the storm keeps raging on. Let the rain sting my neck, let the mighty Mississippi take this godforsaken town. Let the storm and all the fury come and carry me away. Take me to that place somewhere on high ground. Take me to that place somewhere on high ground.
Showed up at my house at 9:30 in a low-cut dress and a bottle of wine. She said this'll be a night you won't forget. She poured us some drinks to get us into the mood. I reached for the lights, she reached for my tunes. When she pulled out that red-headed stranger, I stood up and said, "Don't touch my Willie, I don't know you that well. Help yourself to some Haggard or some Jones, hell or anybody else. I don't know what you heard, I ain't that kind of guy. Yeah, so don't touch my Willie, we'll get along Said she never met a man like me in her life who wouldn't share his willy on the very first night. I said it's nothing personal, don't take it so hard. I don't pull out my willy for just anyone. There's a lot of other records that you can choose from. So let me make myself clear before you go too far. Don't touch my willie, I don't know you that well. Help yourself to some Haggard or some Jones, hell, or anybody else. I don't know what you heard, I ain't that kind of guy. Yeah, so don't touch my willie, and we'll get along just fine. Yeah, so don't touch my willie, I don't know you that well. Help yourself to some Haggard or some Jones, hell, or anybody else. I don't know what you heard, I ain't that kind of guy. Yeah, so don't touch my willie, we'll get along just fine. Keep your hands off my willie, we'll get along just fine. The red-headed stranger from Blue Rock, Montana, rode into town one day, and under his knees was a raging black stallion, and walking behind was a bay. The red-headed stranger had eyes like thunder, and his lips, they were sad and tight. His little lost love lay asleep on the hillside, and his heart was heavy as night. Don't cross him, don't boss him, he's wild in his sorrow. He's riding, hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow. Maybe he'll ride on again. A yellow-haired lady leaned out of her window and watched as he passed her way. She drew back in fear at the sight of the stallion, but cast greedy eyes on the bay. But how could she know that this dancing bay pony meant more to him than life? For this was the horse that his little lost darling had ridden when she was his wife. Don't cross him, don't boss him, he's wild in his sorrow. He's riding and hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow. Maybe he'll ride on again. The yellow-haired lady came down to the tavern and looked up at the stranger there. He bought her a drink and he gave her some money. He just didn't seem to care. She followed him out as he saddled his stallion and and laughed as she grabbed at the bait. He shot her so quick they had no time to warn her. She never heard anyone say, don't cross him, don't boss him, he's wild in his sorrow, he's riding, hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow, maybe he'll ride on again. A yellow-haired lady was buried at sunset. The stranger went free, of course, for you can't hang a man for killing a woman just trying to steal your horse. This is the tale of the red-headed stranger, and if he should pass your way, stay out of the path of the raging black stallion and don't lay a hand on the bay. Don't cross him, don't boss him, he's wild in his sorrow, he's riding, hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow, maybe he'll ride on again. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. A couple of frat guys from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Keen at the K-Pig Swine and soiree dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They wanted cigarettes, so to save a little money, they bummed one off this hippie that smelled kind of funny. And the next thing they knew, they was both really hungry and pretty thirsty too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and an able driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Found a store with a sign said their beer was coldest. They sent in Brad, cause he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar. Walked over to where all the registers are, laid his fake ID on the countertop. The clerk looked and turned to look back up and stopped and said, boy, I'm not gonna call the cops, but I am gonna keep this card. The guys both took it pretty hard. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Oh, how happy we would be had we only brought a better fake ID on B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. They met another old hippie named Sleepy John. He claimed to be the one from the Robert Earl song, so they gave him the cash. He bought him some brews. It was a beautiful day in Santa Cruz. They was feeling so good it should have been crime. The crowd was cool and the band was prime. They made it back up front to their seats just in time to sing with all their friends. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Come from Georgia, met Hank out in New Mexico. We're bound for Durango to join Pancho Villa, and we hear that it's playing gold.
guess a man's got to do what is best, and I found nothing better so far. Been called mercenaries and men with no country, just soldiers in search of a war. And we're bound for the border with soldiers of fortune, where we fight for no country but we die for good pay. Under the flag of the greenback dollar or the peso down Mexico way. Might go back to Georgia and settle down quiet somewhere. I'll most likely pack up and head south for Chile, or tell us some trouble down there. And we're bound for the border with soldiers of fortune. We'll fight for no country, but we'll die for good pay. Under the flag of the greenback dollar or the peso down Mexico way. We're bound for the border with soldiers of fortune who will fight for no country but will die for good pay. Under the flag of the greenback dollar or the peso down Mexico way. And we're bound for the border with soldiers of fortune who will fight for.
There are stars in the southern sky, southward as you go. There is moonlight and moss in the trees. Down the seven bridges road. Now I have loved you like a baby, like some lonesome child, and I have loved you in a tame way, and I have loved you wild. Sometimes there's a part of me has to turn from here and go, running like a child from these warm stars down the seven bridges road. There are stars in the southern sky, and if ever you decide you should go, there is a taste of time, sweet and honey, down the seven bridges road.
It's hot out here, baby. The cops going crazy.
crazy. My feelings are so strong, I'll sing you a slow song. Yeah. Talk to me, sweet girl. Walk with me, street girl. There's protests and rallies and there's drugs in the alleys down on Ponce de Leon. Well, it's hotter than hell, but don't you sell your soul. Oh, baby, you're a solid gold, and you're the finest thing to ever walk the streets of Atlanta. I'll do something for you. We'll get out of Georgia. Your boss man's in prison, so make a decision before it's too late. Oh, yeah. Well, it's hotter than hell, but don't you sell your soul. Oh, baby, you're a solid gold, and you're the finest thing to ever walk the streets of Atlanta. Ooh, the tricks are turning, ooh, the money's burning. It lights up their eyes. Hounds begin to howl down in Gwinnett County. Lord, it ain't no surprise. Yeah, it ain't no surprise, yeah. Well, it's hotter than hell, but don't you sell your soul. Oh, baby, you're a solid gold, and you're the finest thing to ever walk the streets of Atlanta. Oh, yeah. So just come into my arms and get off of the streets of Atlanta.
Hey, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones. Put taps on your toes and get gone, get rhythm. When you get the blues. I met a shoeshine boy, never did slow down, but he's got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on a windy corner of a dirty street. When I asked him while he shined my shoes, how'd he keep from getting the blues, he grinned as he raised his little head, popped his shoeshine rag in, and he said, get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, well, jump the rhythm, makes you feel so fine. It'll shake all your troubles from your worrying mind. Get rhythm. When you get the blues. Get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rock and roll a feeling in your bones. Put taps on your toes and get gone, get rhythm. When you get the blues. Well, I sat down and listened to the shoeshine boy, and I thought I was gonna jump for joy. Slapped on my shoe polish left and right. He took a shoeshine rag and he held it tight. He stopped once to wipe his sweat away. I said, you're my little boy to be working that way. He said, I like it with a big wide grin. He kept on it popping and he'd say it again. Get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get the blues, it only costs a dime, just a nickel a shoe, but does $1 million worth of good for you. Get rhythm. When you get get the blues.
Watch as you take off your clothes and slip into the sheets, and I turn and kick the boots off my feet. I pull you close without a word, 'cause there's no need to speak. Girl, beauty like yours, hard to beat. But I'll be gone in the morning, I'll be gone, 'cause I'm not one hanging on. So please don't think you done something wrong. In the morning when you wake, find me gone. Just a look when those fiery eyes can all but erase the memory of any other's face. And the passion that unleash, it can cause me to misplace, lose all track of time without a trace. But I'll be gone in the morning, I'll be gone, 'cause I'm not one hanging on. Yeah, please don't think that you done something wrong. In the morning when you wake, find me gone. The sun intrudes and thrills across the room its golden tracks. Shake the dreams, now it's back to facts. As I turn to leave, I know you had what so many lack. Maybe someday they'll bring me back. But I'll be gone in the morning, I'll be gone, 'cause I'm not one hanging on. Yeah, please don't think that you done something wrong. In the morning when you wake, find me gone. In the morning when you wake, find me gone.
She was a waitress at the only joint in town. She had a reputation, a girl who'd been around down Main Street after midnight. A brand new pack of cigs, a fresh one hanging from her lips, a beer between her legs. Well, she'd ride down to the river and meet with all her friends. The road goes on forever, and the party never ends. But Sonny was a loner, he was older than the rest. He was going in the Navy, but he could not pass the test, so he hung around town. He sold a little pot, the law caught wind of Sonny. One day he got caught in jail, but he was back in business when they set him free again. The road goes on forever, and the party never ends. The Sonny's playing 8-ball at the joint where Sherry works, when some drunken out-of-towner put his hand up Sherry's skirt. Well, Sonny took the pool cue, laid the drunk out on the floor, stuck $1 around the tip jar, and he walked on out the door. Shay's running right behind him, reaching for his hand. The road goes on forever, and the party never ends. They jumped into the pickup, Sonny jammed her down in gear. Sonny looked at Sherry and said, "Let's get on out of here." Stars are high above. The moon was in the east. The sun was sitting on them. When they reached Miami Beach, they got a hotel by the water and a quart of Bombay gin. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. They soon ran out of money. If Sonny, he knew a man who knew some Cuban refugees that dealt the contraband. Sonny met the Cubans in a house just off the road with a briefcase full of money and a pistol in his boot. The cards are on the table when the law came busting in. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. The Cubans grabbed the goodies and Sonny, he grabbed the jag. He broke the bathroom window and he climbed on out the back. Well, Sherry took the pickup down an alley on the side where a lawman tackled Sonny. He was reading him his rights. Well, Shay stepped out in the alley with a single shot 410. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. They left the lawman lying. They made their getaway. They got back to the motel just before the break of day. Sonny gave her the money and he blew her a little kiss. If they asked you how this happened, say I forced you into it. She watched him as his taillights disappeared around the bend. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. It's Main Street after midnight, just like it was before. 21 months later, at the local grocery store, Sherry buys a paper and a cold 6-pack of beer. The headlines read the Sonny, well, he's going to the chair. Well, Shay pulls out on the main street in a new Mercedes Benz. The road goes on forever and the party never ends.
When I get to that city, I'm acquainted with folks over there. There'll be friends there to greet me. There'll be loved ones to meet me at the gates of that city foursquare. Through the years, through the tears, they've gone one by one, but they'll wait at the gate until my race is run. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. with folks over there. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. I've a home on the streets paved with gold. I'll feel right at home there in that beautiful somewhere with the loved ones whose memory I hold. Through the years, through the tears, they've gone one by one, but they'll wait at the gate until my race is run. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. I'm acquainted with folks over there. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. There'll be no lonely days over there. There'll be no stormy weather, but a great time together on the streets of that city foursquare. Through the years, through the tears, they've gone one by one, but they'll wait at the gate until my race is run. I'll not be a stranger when I get to that city. I'm acquainted with folks over there.